Perhaps planning your own birthday dinner but can't afford to include everyone who expects to be invited? Can a birthday party alienate your friends? The Moneyologist Quentin Fottrell is here to help us with the party planning. Hi, Quentin.
Yes, it can alienate your friends.
Yes, it can.
Just like weddings and bar mitzvahs and anything with invitation lists.
It's so true. And you have a reader who wants to celebrate his 50th birthday with a dinner for himself, but he can only afford to invite 10 friends.
Right.
And he's worried that people who expect to be invited will have their feelings hurt.
He is worried about that.
He's very worried. So my question to you is why, if it's really, really causing him a lot of stress, why do this as opposed to something where he could afford to invite more people?
Right. So the option is, of course, to just invite a bunch of people and have everybody pay for themselves.
Yes.
But I think he says in his email that he's not married and this is a way of him having a very special celebration to celebrate his life. Mm-hmm. And it's really, for some reason, important for him that he wants to pay and he wants to be the master of ceremonies. And I can understand that.
Yeah. And by the way, 10 sounds like a very good number for a birthday party to me.
I think as well, yes, when you want certain people from certain parts of your life,
yes,
it's easier to have smaller numbers than it is to. It can be stressful to have people from all different places and, and elements and trying to make it work. And I guess he wants to enjoy it.
Absolutely. So he's also a little shocked, though. He's been doing some research into where to have his dinner party. He's a little shocked by some of the extra fees that come up with some New York restaurants.
Yes.
What's typical? What can you expect?
So if you want to have a private room, you've got to pay for the room as well. You know, you might think that you're bringing people business, but in New York, I suppose it's a competitive city, and people want to have all the bells and whistles. Also, admission costs, which are percentage of each person you have. Oh
my goodness!
Which did I say admission? I meant administration. No, really, I did because they're actually.
It's almost like the cost of admission.
But I feel like it's an admission cost. So it's sort of the privilege of eating at our restaurant. You have to pay all these extra fees. It makes the restaurant seem more exclusive, like a line outside a nightclub.
But all of this just clarified for him why he can only afford these 10 friends. And what did you tell him in the end? What was your advice?
Well, first of all, number one, financial. All of those fees we talked about are avoidable.
Right.
You could find some really nice restaurants with beautiful backdrops, and you don't have to pay all of those fees. I suggested that, first of all, like we spoke about before, which is just, tacitly tell your friends to avoid social media on the night.
That's right.
Because once again, that's what's really going to tell.
So keep it on the down low.
Keep it on the down low. He can post his own album of the evening and customize it for people who
share it with those friends.
Right, or people, and then restrict it for people who may have expected to be invited. Alternatively, you can do what the Queen does in England, which is she has her official birthday and then she has a more casual affair,
Yes, it'd be nice to have the Queen's budget as well, however.
It would. So you could have something more casual with other friends, and not build it into like, this is going to be my birthday to other people. So it's just dinner on a Friday night as far as anybody else is concerned as well. So that's important too.
We wish him a good time and a happy birthday. I'm sure he'll have a great time.
Happy 50th.
Yes, that's right. Quentin, thank you so much for that.
My pleasure.